accommodate that? I mean, did you worry about it at the time that, you know, people talk about that, and I mean, what a legacy to follow. But what did you do yourself to try to, you know, accommodate those kind of expectations?
Well, just kind of focus at the job at hand. You know, just kind of look forward. You know, we had a job to do. You know, I've said it quite a few times. You know, it would do a disservice, you know, for Coach Mack if I tried to do it like him. And so I hired my staff. We built our strengths with our program around my assistant coaches, my staff, what our strengths were. Might look a little bit different than in the past, but so far, you know, we're starting to, you know, get effective, and we're starting to, you know, get the job done, and you know, just kind of doing it the way, you know, we know how to do it, the way I did it back at Northern Iowa. Just, you know, work hard and focus on the process, look forward, try not to look over your shoulder too much, and you know, try to have fun doing it.
Coach,
that's about all you can do.
Can you assess the men's race for us a little bit? And,
well, it's going to be a tight one. There's no question that the gentlemen here to my left have outstanding programs. They're often tough. They compete hard, just like their coaches do. And so, you know, I can't predict anything. I know, just can't predict it. You know, it's just going to be one of those things where we all have good teams, and we're all going to do battle and see how it all comes out at the end. But I do think that we are in a position to knock heads with these guys, and we're just going to try to do the best we can.
How are you feeling about your men's chances coming in, and did it help to have the dual meet up here in Hayward earlier this year?
It sure did. You know, we kind of built our outdoor season around that meet. It worked out well for us. We were very, very grateful. We got the invitation, and could have gone either way at the end, but I really thought it sent a great message that you can have outstanding performances in a dual meet setting. We had a phenomenal crowd. They were appreciative of the efforts of the Razorbacks as well as the Ducks, and ended up being a really good meet, and I think it was very beneficial for us to get up there and get up here and, you know, have that experience. And it was good for my athletes that didn't make that, maybe, you know, weren't going to have a chance to make the trip here this year, but maybe are going to be here next year. I wanted them to feel that experience. So it did a lot of good for us, and we're glad we did it.
Coach Holloway, I can almost ask any coach up here about the 4x4 squad, but how did the Florida men feel about the 4x4?
I mean, it's going to be an exciting race. Texas A&M, Arkansas, Oregon, you know, we all have good teams. And, you know, honestly, we train hard every day, just like these guys do. I'm just looking forward to the challenge of competing against these teams. We don't, obviously, we don't fear anybody. I don't think they fear us, but we do look forward to the challenge of running against them in the competition. Now I've been competing against Pat, it seems like forever. And you know, I don't know, I've never been to a championship when he had that 4x4. And you know, Buck's done a great job putting this team together like he just talked about. And again, we're looking forward to a great competition.
Question for Coach Henry. We all know our sport is a sport of centimeters and hundreds of seconds, and the psychological, emotional edge can make the difference sometimes. And how have you drawn on that, and have you talked to your charges about the fact that Coach Holloway's squad ended your 3-year reign on top here? Have you played on that at all with your team?
No, not at all. I think, like these guys will tell you, it's about your people. It's about, you concentrate on your people. You can't affect anybody else. We have a hard enough time affecting our own. But it's about coming in here and just being ready to do what you do and try to do it as well as you've done it all year long. I can't change what Mike's group does or what this group. You know, it just doesn't have anything to do with us. We're going to compete. We're going to line up, and we're going to compete against the people who line up against us. And just exactly what you said. It's going to be very close, and it always is. It always
Robert, what are your emotions going into your first outdoor championship as head coach and to be able to have it here at Hayward?
Well, of course we're excited. You know, we bring competitive squads on both genders. So, for example, we have 13 men or 13 women and 18 men competing. And of course, we're here at home. We're hosting. It gives us a chance to showcase Hayward Field and the University of Oregon to all the schools here competing. So, as far as me being the head coach, those are exciting times to lead the kids, the troops, into battle like that. So. I can echo those same comments by everybody else here. Of course, we're excited. I think we feel here that we have some of the most knowledgeable track fans in the country and some in the world, and we're definitely excited about being here competing.
Robert, the one difference might be that you have a little bit more of that Hayward magic on your side maybe this week. I mean, you've seen it over the years how it works.
Yeah, and you heard me talk about the people, and I talk to these guys, especially the one here to my right about this all the time, is that I'm sure they talk about that Hayward Field magic, but that Hayward Field magic is for everyone. It's not just so much for the Ducks. I often use the example of when you're coming off the Bowerman curve, as they say, and it gets loud, I don't think you are able to discern if that's for an Oregon kid or for a Florida kid or for a Kansas kid. It's noise. And so everybody appreciates that atmosphere, that electricity that Hayward Field brings is something that's special and makes this place special.
Coach Redwine, on the women's side, painting with a broad brush, you sort of have strength in different event areas from the teams that you're really project to be in the battle with. Is that beneficial, neutral, or how do you view that?
Well, I just think it's one of those things we have to focus on what we're doing. If our athletes do their job, we'll see where the results end up. We may not be in some of the events that they're in, but obviously they're not in the ones we're in. Another way of looking at it. So we're just excited to compete, just like all the other coaches in the market can well. So we're just going to keep praying our athletes continue to do well, and we'll see where it ends up.
Robert, sort of the same question as I asked Chris. There's been a lot of talk since cross-country season about the Triple Crown, first time ever by a women's team. And so, how do you not have your team almost focus on that or concentrate about it?
Yeah, it's been one of our mottos or one of our mantras from day one. Our mantra is day by day, week by week, month by month. I'll leave that to you guys to talk about the Triple Crown and the media and all the fans. That's not something that we get caught up into. At the end of the day, if it turns out that way, sure, we'll be much appreciative and we'll definitely revel in that moment. That going into that moment, there's no talk about that in our team. We're more about the process. Enjoy the process, and this is an amazing process for the Ducks as far as this year is concerned. And we're just trying to enjoy that and continue to build upon it.
Coach Redwine, on the women's side, you've got some big-time performers coming out of the chute day one. How important is it for you guys to get off to a fast start and maybe set the tone?
It's really important. It's every event is important. I mean, we don't have the luxury to have depth like crazy, but we have the athletes that we believe that can do a good job. I think it's the athletes know they have to come in and do a really good job. So if they don't, it's just like with any other event and any other coaches up here, then things don't go as well as planned. So we have to really come out and do what's expected of us individually, so that we can do what we need to for the team. But, like the gentleman said, well, we don't have every athlete competing against some of the other events, but the ones that we have to do our job.
And how would you look at the team race on the women's side? Most people see Oregon and Kansas battling up front with a whole bunch of people ready to, jump in there if anybody falters.
One, I think Oregon is very good. They have a quality team at home, but I think it's definitely an underestimate if you forget about the A&Ms and the other schools that's out there. So it's going to be a close fight. And hopefully, at the end, all every coach up there said that they want to do well at the end. But, hopefully they'll do well at the end, just like every coach wants to. But it's going to be a close fight.
Any other questions?
just appreciate Oregon, the beautiful facility and all the amenities that they have. It's a great place to compete, and we're fortunate to be here. I want to thank Robert and Dan and everybody for setting up a great venue for what's going to be an outstanding track meet.
Robert, did you have anything to do with the 80-degree weather that's forecast?
Yes, absolutely. I talked to people, I got on my hands and knees and said a prayer, and we definitely are blessed. I told some of the people there when we was at regional, getting flooded out just a couple of weeks ago, and it's like it never rains this hard in Eugene. So for it to be fortunate and for us to have what we're having here, of what's supposedly to be some really good weather, we're definitely excited about it.
What did you say, Coach?
I said the Allegra D people are doing well.
Yeah, I just want to add some things that Buck said. I mean, it's always exciting to be here, to be in this championships, to be a part of this special event. And having it here in Hayward is always very special. A little contrary to what Robert said, I think the crowd gets a little louder when somebody comes off the foul court with the big O in their chest, but we'll debate about that some other time. I just think that our kids work hard all year to get here, and I think when you get here, it should be something special. And the people here at the University of Oregon work really hard to make it special for everybody involved. And like I said earlier also, it's a very knowledgeable crowd. They're going to cheer for everybody that's doing something special, even some of the people that aren't doing special things. And I think that's what makes it a great meeting, makes it a great competition.
Yeah, and I guess just my